Hi, my name is Sky, and this is some comments and some thoughts on G4 TV and Attack of the Show and X-Play. I think I just realized what Attack of the Show is becoming, the Howard Stern Show, which is, it's weird because it even has the same elements where, Howard Stern, he'll have on some guests and have some very, intellectual, smart topics and conversation, and then they'll have on like some guy in a diaper, and some dominatrix or naked women, sex and that. So all right, cool. Now, so why is G4 TV trying to capture the same audience as Howard Stern? There's Howard TV, so say people want to watch Attack of the Show, they can just watch that. And it's also very interesting to me because basically, if you present a lowbrow entertainment show, that's all people are going to take from it. Kevin Pereira keeps having these loop panel discussions where they discuss very important things. They're very significant things. Like talking about money, freedom. Just like what's going to happen to the social fabric of of the country and of life in general as a result of developing technology. Great way to take all that material. It's like if you watch the Science Channel, Learning Channel, Discovery Channel, and just want stuff that's a bit more toned down, to a younger audience and level, that's a perfect way to present it. I think that's what Leo Laporte initially was trying to do with the show. Now, when G4 TV came in and bought it, and Comcast took over, they said, okay, well, so where's the money? How can we make money off of this channel? And just went through harvest, what they could, and change other things here and there. Which, hey, change it. They wanted to change it, so you can't water under the bridge. But what is it changing into now? Now, something interesting the other day was, or yesterday, I'm in the Stickam chat, and Blair Butler came on during the commercial break, and I'm trying to write a book, and I'm actually very curious about a comic book artist who is very familiar with black urban culture. Because I want to create a scenario involving an inner city high school that's just like gangster ridden, poor, violence laden, gangs, just really rough area. And because I'm just not familiar with that, so I'm looking for a comic book artist who knows that. And I asked Blair if she knew something. Somebody made a comment, or somebody started joking, and I put in quotation marks, "white hating coon," which is a line from the Kevin Smith film Chasing Amy. And the funny part is, I tried finding the clip. I know I was able to find the clip before on YouTube, and I couldn't find it again, which is just so go figure. But it's a great clip. It's very funny. Of this black comic book artist who, he's basically talking about his comic book called White Hating Coon, and how it's a God, the whole speech about, or like how, and then they started talking about Star Wars and the representation of Darth Vader, a big, powerful black man, who on the inside is he's really a small, weak, pitiful, white, old crusty white man. That's what black men are. Big, powerful black men are. And then little cracker, Luke Skywalker comes along. Just hilarious. I just love the way that whole scene is written. And everybody got upset with me for saying that. And I was just shocked. I was surprised, because in the same show, the very same show, the opener, Olivia Munn's not there. So they say, oh, Olivia is out. She's taking care of a little baby problem. And it's like, in other words, implying, oh, Olivia's out getting an abortion done. Which, they keep saying. And I'm like, how much longer will Olivia, does Olivia really like being insulted and made fun of and made to look like such a such a, oh, God. Okay, really? Why does Olivia or allow herself to be treated like an object? I can understand that. All right, if you're trying to make it in the business, if you're trying to, just get recognized and become popular, and basically, she's an actress and a model. So the more exposure she has, the more stuff she does, the more, like a higher profile she becomes, and so the more opportunities that are going to come along for her. To me, that's why Attack of the Show really benefits its staff when it does these little skits, these little taped segments that are, they're doing whatever. Like, they go to commercial break and they show you what happens during the commercial break. And like, oh, so Olivia gets all this attention, all this hair and makeup, and all his food, brought to her. Kevin is, just pushed to the side, totally ignored. Hilarious little skit. But that's where the acting comes in. Olivia doing the Wonder Woman and other stuff like that. See, that's great stuff. That's when you can see her practice her talent. To me, that's what should be happening more. When Kevin Pereira is hosting The Loop, that's him practicing his talent. He understands what the subject matter material he's talking about. He's able to basically educate the public and show the different issues and what's going on. People who like watching The Daily Show and Colbert Report, it's for that interview portion. Same with Real Time with Bill Maher. How he has all these different perspectives and personalities who are able to bring their own point of view to the discussion. That's what I like, personally. So how does Attack of the Show balance the TNA factor? Basically insulting half of its audience, because like, God, how many times does Kevin Pereira make, and even Olivia Munn make fun of people who are overweight, people wearing glasses, people who, like people with smells, and basically they're really targeting the same demographic which enjoys their show, the same demographic which goes to conventions like WonderCon and Comic-Con, and it's just like, what exactly is Attack of the Show trying to do? I mean, are they trying to embrace an audience, or are they pushing an audience away? And it's the same with gamers. I mean, like, since about half of the gamers are becoming women, or it's almost that number now. Why does Attack of the Show have such a negative image towards women? And so they're aiming for males 18 to 34 demographic, but why shut out half of your audience? Why deny or turn off half the audience doing that? That just that seems like a bad business model to me. And then on top of that, since the recent changes have come to XPlay, it seems like the writing and the amount of filler content for Attack Shows really has gone up dramatically. Epic fail. Okay, so you guys have looked around the internet for just the worst video and are showing it to me. Why? Why do I want to see the worst video? I like, around the net for showing me the most popular and interesting videos. The guy skydiving without a parachute. That's pretty cool. That's pretty amazing. That's like, holy cow. That's definitely, way to go, buddy. And the whole like getting strapped to another guy. Whatever. Who cares, man? Like just jumping out of an airplane with no parachute. That's, man, that guy, my hat's off to that guy. But it's like, I don't know, it's just very interesting to me. I'm kind of curious, when you look at like stuff like Hannah Montana, Degrassi, Next Generation, all these other programs which you see on the Nickelodeon and spinoffs, the Disney Channel. It's like, okay, so what is that audience? And that audience is kind of, becoming more the teenagers. All right. Then you have, so where did that audience graduate to? Where do those people go when stuff like Hannah Montana no longer appeals to them? Well, likely they're going to go to MTV, VH1, or even Cartoon Network, which they possibly could have already been a part of. Okay, so that's where that audience is going to go. What if G4 TV made itself a little bit more friendlier towards women, a little less sex, craze? Because that's the other thing I realized is that, if I was talking to somebody for an hour and, kept mentioning sex as much as Attack of the Show did, that person would consider me a pervert. So, that's just what I'm thinking, but just my ideas.